for this particular matchup, my opponent's team is Lycanroc Midday, Mousehold, Tauros, Fire, Paldean Tauros, Mismagius, Tinkaton, Dragonite, Gothitelle, Tinglu, Bellybolt, Dondozo, and Amoonguss. I'm not doing like a big team builder for this league because I don't think it's necessarily helpful to see all 11 Mons when I'm literally about to show you the battle itself, so it's going to narrow down to 6 of them anyway. But Mismagius is their Terra Captain, we got to keep that in mind. I need to actually put the team in, don't I? I named all of my Mons after characters from the brand new Fire Emblem Engage game that I met in the first 5 chapters. Except for Bluish Doa, because I always name my dragon type after me. So for reference, we do have a fire type, fire Terra type on our Iron Valiant as a strictly defensive option. As you can see, I'm not running Fire Punch on this set. It's not great coverage, but it does stop Dazzling Gleam from Mismagius. And I sort of expect a Fairy Mismagius to come out, as well as Play Rough from Lycanroc from straight up killing me. It also stops Tinkaton from hitting me with anything, basically. And it just seemed like a very solid defensive option. It makes me unweak to poison from Amoonguss. It was just a super solid defensive option, so I figured if I need it for any particular reason, we're going to go with Terra Fire. I don't think Terra is super important for me this week. But we're going to rock out with this. I'm loving the new Fire Emblem game, so after I do these 2 battles, I'm going to play more Fire Emblem. It's happening tonight, so if anyone wants to stick around for that, feel free, obviously. But as it stands, we do see the Bellybolt, Lycanroc, Dondozo. Okay, hold on. Oh, I didn't say who my opponent was, and that's because they changed. And I don't know. This is Shadow Gallade. I do not know the name of the team. For YouTube, it's going to pop up on screen because I don't actually know it right now off the top of my head. I feel a little bad about that, but you know, that happens. It's life. So Dragonite, Mismagius, Mousehold, Lycanroc, Dondozo, and Bellybolt. This is 6v6. This is 20-minute timer. And there's no Tinglu. Okay. Tinglu kind of got free hazards on me, like, forever. But that's fine. Not seeing it, I'm just going to lead with Staraptor here. Just going to lead with Staraptor. Rock out with it. Notably, I did not mean to make this Iron Valiant shiny. So Aleer is suddenly just straight up silver. Didn't mean for that. That was supposed to just be a normal Iron Valiant, but it will be shiny for this week. It will not in the future. Hello. Dondozo. Alright, let me open up my damage calcs. Didn't mean to not have those up. We're just going to U-turn though. There's really no doubt in my mind that that's what's happening here. So I don't need to waste any time here. And what? I didn't see how much damage that did. Just a little unfortunate. It's not going to show me. But I do have Slow King here, so we're okay on that. Dozo. Alright, Avalanche does literally. And leftovers. Doesn't matter. Mistyped it. Not a huge deal. I could Chilly Reception here. Psychic has perfect neutral coverage. But there's no real downside to Chilly Reception. I can just get Psychic. I mean, there's like, what does this thing do to me? Perfect neutral coverage, hit something, break a sash, just break a multi-scale, who knows. There's like no downside to this play at all. And it'll give me some more on the calc on Dondozo, which is helpful to have. So there's the Psychic. We outsped. Wild. Okay. Oh, it went for Avalanche again. It did? Why not just like Liquidation there? Alright. Where did my calcs go? Okay. Do I Psychic again? Do I just Chilly Reception now, expecting you to switch out? No, I'm just gonna Psychic again. Whatever. It's, again, perfect neutral coverage. There's no resistance to it at all on the roster. I could have Chilly Reception, but we're going to just get damage off. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that damage. That's fine, damn. Okay, you also have leftovers? Wow. Alright. I don't think I want to take a Shadow Ball here. I live it, unless you're, like, modest and boosty. But I don't think you're going to click Power Gem. But even if you do click Power Gem, I'm guaranteed to live 2 of them. So we're just going to go out into Frostmoth here, get the Regenerator boost back. Sub. I guess I should have predicted sub with leftovers. That sub is just flying. It's just floating. I guess this Pokemon is Levitate and it wants me to know that. Probably sub Nasty Plot, but again, I'm not super stressed about that. I'm just going to Ice Beam here. It'll break the sub. I don't know what Terra you are. Terra Fairy is the thing that scares me the most. But I just... the Calm Mind instead. Okay. Alright, so I'll just U-turn out on the following turn. I would actually be perfectly fine if this doesn't break the sub. It probably will. Unless this is, like, super bulky. Yeah, it does break the sub. So now we can just... actually, we can just Ice Beam spam, can't we? +1 Mystical Fire. I don't even know if it still has Mystical Fire, but +1 Mystical Fire is coming nowhere near anything close to killing, so we're just going to Ice Beam again. If you sub, it gets broken. You don't have... Dondozo's your only resist to ice, and I can just U-turn off that, go right back into Slowking, which you can't touch. And then just Chilly Reception so you don't get anything for free. Like this thing... I mean, you could Calm Mind again here, I guess. Just straight Calm Minds again? Okay. But as long as it doesn't have a sub up, I'm not threatened by it. It still can't kill me. It still cannot kill me with anything. So it has just enough HP to make another sub here. They're going to know whether that roll was breaking or not. It looks like, again, unless it's really bulky, I can break the sub. I have so many ways to, like, revenge this thing that I just need it not to have a sub up. And it can't kill me with any hit. So I'm just going to Ice Beam again. If it subs, it's fine. Straight Shadow Ball. It's not even going to come anything close to kill. Okay. Frostmoth. Oh my god, in the freeze. Oh my god, Frostmoth, what are you doing? You just don't disrespect my opponent like this. This is just brutal. Brutal. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. We're gonna go for another Ice Beam here. They're probably gonna sack. I'm gonna switch out as the Lycanroc's gonna come in, which is not ideal, but I don't really have a huge amount of choice there. Alright, that's super funny. That did 40. Frostmoth kills Mismagius with Ice Beam. That was a +2 Shadow Ball. I think this was bulkier. Like, it maybe didn't have any special attack. No, that's just max special attack. Yeah, max special attack Shadow Ball from an Ice Scales Frostmoth does max 30%. Does max 54 damage. Does 45 to 54 damage. Alright, so it's gonna be Lycanroc. We all know it. You know it, I know it. I could just go into the Garchomp here, but I kind of expect a Play Rough. And I don't think that's a good play, so I'm just going to go out into my Slowking, which is a dedicated physical wall. Dondozo is at half, and not that scary, so I'll be fine. And then I can see how much damage this is doing, maybe get a calc on that. Psychic Fang is going to do nothing. And then I can... oh, it's Life Orb too. It's not... okay. So I think at this point, I just Surf. I mean, there are resists to Surf. No, I'm just gonna Chilly Reception here. You could Swords Dance, but I have a Scarf Garchomp, so... okay, Stone Edge comes out, it does connect. Preparing to tell a chillingly bad joke. Oh, it's so funny, everybody! His laugh. Everybody laugh. Ooh, I gotta leave the room now. That was awkward. That's just awkward now. So I have Scarf Chomp. They don't have a Fairy type, so I just go Scarf Chomp and click Outrage, and then proceed to kill at least 1, maybe 2 Mons here. It's Scarfed. They're not Scarfed. We click Outrage. Something dies. Dragonite can take 1 from full, potentially. But Dondozo's hurt. Belly Bolt can take 1 as well here, but I don't think it's going to appreciate that. Obviously, I'm letting myself be potentially at risk of static, but I mean, it's Belly Bolt still doesn't outspeed me, even if it gets the para, and I'm just going to do huge damage to it. It'll put it in range later for Iron Valiant, which is sort of the goal. Obviously, EQ would have been nice, but I think EQ is too predictable. I don't think you go Belly Bolt here because of the fact that EQ is the obvious play. Alright, Dondozo comes in. So that's going to die to 2. Okay, so if I get 2 Outrages here, like if it lives 1, yeah. I think the second one kills even after leftovers. I don't have a choice. I'm not clicking anything. Yo, chat's popping off right now. I appreciate all you. For reference, for all leagues, please do not actually say anything relevant to the game. That's cheating in every league, so please don't do that. I'm not really looking at chat anyway, but just got a little public announcement. PSA right there. Don't cheat for me, or don't give me any information, or even like perspective possibilities. Like, oh, what if Dondozo has Scald? Like, don't even say that. All right, it's not. You're not funny. That's what Slow King said. Slow King was like, oh, Scald on Dondozo. Oh, this thing's dead. Thanks. Way to not go. Thank you for not going into Belly Bolt. Cool. All right, bye, Lycanroc. Garchomp kills Lycanroc. With Outrage. Now I'm confused and I don't have to stay in. Now Dragonite could come in here. If Dragonite comes in, do I go for it? I think I go Gyarados and click Ice Fang, because I get rid of the +1 attack, and Rocky Helmet will break it, the multi-scale, and it can't set up a second one against Gyarados. So, you I also go Gyarados against, I think. I could just stay in against you. I'm not, like, afraid of Mousehold. Tidy Up's a little spoopy. It's a little spoopy. But I outspeed it as long as it doesn't get to +2, so again, we're just gonna go Gyarados, not let it get any more attack boosts. Play Pot of Greed. Oh, thank you, chat. That's what I needed today. There's Tidy Up. But I don't think Mousehold is killing a Gyarados, even at, well, neutral. It's faster than a Gyarados. Well, maybe. I mean, it dies to Rocky Helmet if it actually goes for it and isn't Protective Pads. If it is Protective Pads, then we just go back to Gyarados, or Garchomp, which we still outspeed it with. It goes for a second Tidy Up. Oh. I really hope they're not Protective Pads right now. Huh. A second Tidy Up, you say? I don't have any priority. So yeah, let's find out if you're Protective Pads or not. You probably are, but... You missed on the first population bomb. Oh my god. I feel so bad. I mean, that thing... So, okay, here's the situation. 10 hit, +1, definitely kills. But if it doesn't get all 10... I think I just... I could just EQ here, but... I mean, I have a Garchomp. I really don't see what you're doing to it. I also just go back into Frostmoth, right? What does a Belly Bolt do to a Frostmoth? Like nothing, right? Yeah, literally 0. Alright. Not that I'm breaking through this thing particularly quickly, but... Yeah, Ice Beam's just good. You can't go Dragonite on it, so it just sits here. Oh, I'm Water type now. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm Water and nothing else. You now do 20%. And my Ice Beam also only does 20%-ish. I could just U-turn here. Just gonna U-turn. No reason to, like, No reason to sack anything here. I'm just going to go into... You're clicking an electric move. You're never clicking, like, Dazzling Gleam. And you are. I don't think I die to it anyway. The problem is EQ is risky because of the... Yeah, okay. So EQ's a little risky here. I can just Outrage. Wow, everything has leftovers. Okay. Dude, it's not Gen 2 right now. We can branch out a little on our item usage. I could just, like, click Outrage. Or I can just go into something that's, like, weak to electric, because you're not clicking an electric move right now. But I think I just click Outrage. Okay, did it. Muddy Water. Parabolic Charge. No accuracy drop. And it's coming nowhere near killing. I did not know. I did not have leftovers for dinner. Amanda made chicken piccata, but not as lemony as usual. She said it was like the layman's chicken piccata because it's just like whatever we had, not like anything specifically specific. Oh, it's 2-turn. I think I'm just going to stay in on this one. Oh, never mind. Okay, no reason to stay in on this one. So now the question becomes, what are they going for, and what do I go into to respond to it? Because Frostmoth is free, but they have Slack Off. So I have to break this thing fast. I think I'm going to go into Staraptor. It's a little bit risky. It's a little bit risky. It's a lot of it risky. But I don't need it to survive. I need it to get one hit off. Double Edge is doing 70%. So just don't... I'm not going to say anything. Okay. I was going to say, just don't get the accuracy drop, and we're fine. I didn't think you were clicking Parabolic Charge there. Again, I'm going to die. I'm not going to go for the 6-0 here. I'm just going to Double Edge, deal 70% to this thing. There we go. Recoil. So, oh my. Oh, friend. You were not prepared for Bandit Reckless Staraptor. I lose Stab, but I'm just going to click Double Edge again. Whatever. Again, I'm not trying to get a 6-0 here, so I will be happy to let Staraptor die, break the multi-scale on Dragonite. I could. Yeah, but I feel like trying to go for it could lose me the game. Because if Dragonite starts getting set up, I do not have a good answer to it. I can't let it get truly set up. Like, I could just go hard Garchomp. But, again, if it gets... I just need to break multi-scale here, so we're just going to Double Edge. It's going to do, like, a sum. That's a sum. If it's not specifically Dragon Dance on this turn, and it is, but now you have to kill me, because I will kill you on this turn, so you can't get to +2. Yeah, that's what I was going for. So you can't get to +2 right here, because if you go for it again, I kill you with a Double Edge right now. Yeah, so you have to kill me. I still have Gyarados, which can come in here and reduce its attack back by 1, but I'm just going to go into Garchomp. And we're just going to click Outrage. This is Gen 4 right here. We're just... Garchomp clicks Outrage, gets banned from all the formats. We're Scarfed, we outspeed. You couldn't get the additional Dragon Dance up because I would have killed you with Staraptor, and that's going to be that. So, Dragonite kills Staraptor with Extreme Speed. And Garchomp kills Dragonite with Outrage. I got 3 kills with Outrage that game with Garchomp. But, first kill of the season, Frostmoth. So, count it, everybody. Frostmoth is broken mon. Yeah, but good game to my opponent. Obviously, not the way you probably want to start the season if you are my opponent, but you can look back at this game and say that there was definitely some hacks involved. The 0 attack population bomb obviously was helpful. 2 tidy ups, definitely spooky. I'd have to ask if they were protective pads, probably, based on the fact that they didn't hit it. If they were protective pads, then they only have a 90% chance to hit every hit. and they were going to have to hit every hit on multiple Pokemon there. Gyarados required all 10. Garchomp required all 10. So I think it was going to be... And Slowking probably required quite a few at +1. So let's see, +1. Yeah, I don't know how many it is. By 10 it kills, but I don't know. I can't like reduce it. So so they were gonna need a lot of 10 straight, and it's like 70-something% to get 10 each time. So I was hopefully gonna be able to pull something out, and then I had the resources I thought in the back, since Iron Valiant was still gonna be at full health once the mouse hold went down, and it was already at 50%. So I literally needed one thing to live and kill it. So that's going to do it for the first battle of the night. Of course, if you are watching this on YouTube later, just so you know, I stream all my battles live, and I will be streaming a week ahead of when the battles are released. So if you do want to watch them early, you can go check out the VODs on my Twitch channel. That said, thank you all for watching. If you're here on YouTube, and come over to my Twitch channel, because that's where we do most of my content these days. Take care, everybody.